Welcome to another Job Carr Cabin Museum Craft Saturday. We are excited about today's craft. It's all about quilting. So when you come to the museum to pick up your craft kit, inside you'll find everything you need for today's activity. And we'll be available to hand out these kits on the museum's porch on October 17th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you can pick those up in a socially distanced manner, wearing your mask and staying 6 feet apart from other visitors. So inside your kit, you will find some quilt patterns. There's 4 different options that you have in here. And we've got a diagonal pattern, star, and some more options for you. You'll also get a glue stick, scissors, and a Job Carr Museum pencil. So to make your kit, you'll need fabric. And we're including enough fabric so that you can make all 4 patterns in your design. And so open up your bags of fabric. Inside you'll find lots of different colors and patterns that you can use to make your creative quilt. Now a quilt is basically a really special kind of blanket. And the pioneers were really good at that reuse and recycle thing. So maybe they got a tear in their shirt or their hem in their pants was frayed, but they could still reuse the rest of the fabric on their clothing and cut it into smaller pieces, and then they would put these together in a different mix and match design for their quilts. And the pioneers even liked to get together for a quilting bee, which was like a big party with their friends and neighbors, and they would trade different quilt fabrics with each other and then work together to make these beautiful works of art. So for our quilt today, usually you'd be sewing these, but we're just going to use our handy glue stick. And you pick out the colors that you like for your design and put them onto your pattern. And once you have it laid out in a way that you think is just right, you're going to use your glue stick and put the glue onto the paper like this. Get it all coated in that glue and then stick the fabric on top. If you try and put the glue onto the fabric, it gets all mucky and doesn't work as well. So glue onto the paper and then stick on your fabric. And when you're finished, you might have a design that looks like one of these. And let's go take a look at the museum's quilts for some more inspiration. We are in the bedroom inside the cabin at the Job Carr Cabin Museum, and you can see a pioneer bed here with a beautiful quilt on top and another example of a pioneer quilt here at the back wall. And you might notice that these quilts use different shapes. This one on the back uses rectangles, and this one on the bed uses triangles. And they have all sorts of different colors and patterns going on with the fabric that's used here, and they have been put together in these lovely ways to make a really cool design. So we hope that your quilt activity at home, you can make some cool quilt designs as well. And we hope to see you at our next Craft Saturday. Thanks so much for joining us.